Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good evening to all. Thank you for having meeting today for LAX. And then we are going to discuss about video 9. And then before that, I introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Ahmad. Next.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Tarmizi. My matric number is EX03531 and I will pass to ADIB AIMAN.
My name is ADIB AIMAN bin BAHAROM, EX03529. Okay. Next, Fazeera.
My name is Nurul Fazeera Jasli and my matric number is EX03535. Next, SITI.
My name is SITI KASMA. My matric number EX03406. Shaliy.
My name is Shaliy. My matric number is EX03391. I pass to Safwan.
My name Muhammad Safwan Naim. My matric number EX03403. I pass to Kimi.
My name is HAKIMI ASYRAF bin HAMADAN. DS03534.
Sinniah.
Hi, good evening. My name is Sinniah and my matrix number is 03532.
Okay. Okay, so for today's video, what are we supposed to do on today's video?
We are supposed to discuss about our previous point that we have delegate the task, and then today we are going to present the point actually before we give the task for everyone to make the video. Okay. So who want to share first his or her point?
I think you can start with your point first. Under place.
Okay, place. Okay. I will tell all of you about my point about the place that bully. Today I'm talking about the what we call it virtual place where is cyber. Cyber means that like social media and so on that are not show the real face and the real people and real and so on. And then this is cyber, or we call it social media or cyber. Okay, nowadays over previous year we can see that Korean artists was suicide. Why? Because they having stress, or what you call it, more than stress. What we call it? Everybody can have
Pressure. Depression.
Yes. Thank you, Safwan. Depression. So
Depression.
okay, because of that, American Journal of Public Health have published a journal about the social media and suicide, public health perspective, by David D. Loxton and Jennifer D. June. Okay, they say that there is increasing evidence that the internet and social media can influence suicide-related behavior. Important questions are whether this influence poses a significant risk to the public and how public health approach may be used to address the issue. So this article tell us that they are really related between suicide and social media. That's why I choose cyber bully as a place for me to discuss today. And then that's for my point. Social media and suicide are related to the cyber for the place of bully. Or we call it cyber bully. Okay, thank you very much.
Very interesting, I think.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, next.
Okay, let me continue from Atik's sharing. Okay,
Yeah.
my topic will be under place 2, and it's under workplace, and I'm going to share the type of bully that normally happens at the workplace. So I've come out with 4, which are the common ones that happens among the staffs in the office. I mean, I have experienced it myself at workplace. Those are spreading gossip or rumors. You know, this is common. You can hear gossips when you go to a pantry in your office. That is for sure. And sometimes there are situations that I've also noticed that some of the co-workers, they shout at their colleagues. I mean, co-workers shout at co-workers when they normally teach how to do a new job, or when they are sharing knowledge with the new staff, especially. They tend to raise up their voice in a tone where it's not actually comfortable for others. Third point that I've noticed is normally these people who likes to bully their co-workers, they don't listen to their co-workers. They ignore the opinion and feedback from co-workers. So they don't consider, even though the inputs that the co-worker gives brings value, but because of the bully that comes into place, they don't listen, and they just ignore the points, the feedback and opinion from the co-workers. And the last one that I would like to share is teasing co-workers. That is something I feel that it should not happen in office. Teasing, I mean, not everyone can accept that, and it's supposed not to be happen in office, at a workplace where we have to respect each and other. So these are the points that I would like to share, that should not happen in a workplace. So I'll pass to the next person to share.
Okay.
The
All
point.
right. Thank you, Sinniah. Thank you for your explanation. And I will explain also under place. And my point is educational institution. So first thing first, as we know, bullying in educational institution is a systematic problem that affects all educational institution in Malaysia. And I think in 2020, in a static report that have 10 to 15 that have been received the report, that students have been bullied in a educational institution. So and then bullying is a repeated aggressive behavior characterized by a power imbalance and the intent to cause harm. Students who are bullied often feel threatened and powerless. So I can mention three types of bullying. Is it include with Atik point? Is a cyber bullying also. So the first is direct bully. Second is indirect bully, and third is cyber bully. Like I mentioned, that Atik have been present just now. So for direct bully is a combination of both verbal and physical bullying. Verbal bullying involves spoken comments or written information that is emotional damaging to the target student. And then other than that, physical bullying consists of physical harming a student of their positions. So like like as we know, is a direct bullying is when you touch the others person, the bulliers touch the bully, the one who are being bullied. So there's a direct bullying. So next is a indirect bullying. It's a mainly verbal and is experienced frequently in educational institution. For example, such a behavior will be students spreading false information about another student with the intent to cause humiliation. So for the last one, cyberbullying. When students use email or social media as a platform like Facebook and Instagram, and as we know, they write what we call damaging content. Yeah, damaging content is like one word that I can say is a keyboard warriors. Also, when someone comment in a French French picture that they are using a fake account, they are use a bad words to them, so it will be a cyberbullying actually. So I think that's all from my point. So next.
Who's going to present next?
Next.
Under causes.
Okay.
Okay.
In my point, for causes of the bully, one of the causes of the bully is I think the attitude of individual or student. Many studies show that most of this bully individual the cause the factor of the bully is lacking in love, lacking of discipline, and lack of knowledge of this bully act. For example, this individual is found to be constant school by his parent and fight at his sibling when he at home. And another situation, I think the student fight with friend if he is outside from the home. Some of the bully acts are also aimed to get revenge or physical hurting someone, as well as wanting to get attention from others. These students are usually influenced by gangster television program and influence of friends who behave negatively, such as smoking, fighting, and skipping school. And the last point from here, I think the causes is lack of law enforcement in the school. And also in cyberbully, the enforcement is low. That's all my point. Next, I will pass to the tradition point and self-esteem.
Tradition. Okay, I go for tradition. So for this bully, it may come from the tradition, which is the tradition of ragging, the seniority concept, no matter in university or in workplace. So ragging is usually practiced in college. You can see it in college, in school, in hostels, or in any educational institute. Where the senior usually tends to like ask the juniors to go here and there to do this and that. but it may be exceed the limit. So it tends, it leads to ragging contact. So the ragging itself, maybe it happens because maybe the senior who have been a junior before, they have been in that situation from the other senior. So what happened is that when they turn to be seniors, so they just do the same to the juniors as they think that if I had to face the ragging, which is the tradition of this senior and junior, you know, and then you should too. So you are the juniors now, so you have to like face what I have faced before, like that. And then what else? Maybe it is the ragging itself, the ragging concept, the tradition for that is considered as a form of entertainment, but without knowing, they may overdo the ragging, or it leads to harassment or abuse to the juniors, to the students. So that kind of tradition that caused the bully, which without we realize. And then seniority. Yes, seniority. Usually seniority happens, it can happen anywhere, including in the workplace, because maybe they have like, some people have been working in the workplace for such a long time, and then there comes this new employee just come to work, and the senior think like, oh, I am the senior, I have been here, I have been working here for a long time, so you have to listen to me and do what I ask you to do. Or such a employee who have been working for a long time in the company, and then they bully the interns by asking them to not do their job scope, what things to do in as they are in job scope, like that. So we sometimes we see it as that is just a concept of seniority. We have to respect the seniors, we are the juniors. But sometimes when it gives a if it affects the emotions of the people who have involved in the situation, it may affect their so it leads to bully. So that's my portion of. Anyone wants to continue?
Okay, guys. May I interrupt? We just got only 10 minutes before this video end. I think can after this we speed up the tempo. Okay, that's all for the end.
Okay, sure. Okay, continue.
Okay.
Can I continue with the prevention?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So, okay, for the prevention, I choose the self-defense lesson. This is very important actually when they dealing with bullies. So for this self-defense, the school or parents of their kids or any person or become the myself can take a self-defense class. For example, taekwondo. This class actually can organized by the school or the can take outside class taekwondo. For this class actually is not actually for the learn how to defend themselves, but also they can learn confident and self-control when they face that situation, and then also know how to respond that situation in calm and confident when they get the physically bullying, and also use all the technique at the technique self-defense when to protect themselves when they are faced to the bullies. So I think that's all for the self-defense lesson. Next to the bonding program.
Okay.
Thank you, Kasma. Okay, actually, I would like to share to you guys about the bonding program. This is the interesting program that I would like to highlight to improve the matter how we approach the for prevent the bully. So basically, bully in school is a deadly serious issue. So due to this, it certainly warrants the copious media attention that has been received lately. In response to the crisis, bonding program is among suitable program that I propose that this program should be considered in a large scale in order to build relationship. As normal practice now, when bullying occur, this problem is settled by addressing everyone face to face, including victim, the person who did the bully, teachers, and potential both parent. The victim will talk how they were bullied and the effect after the bully happened in their life. As the world keeps changing, we need to improve on how we approach this problem. We need to reintegrate wrongdoers into the community without the stigmatization and resentment that may sow seeds for further bullying activities. If they are involved in various programs, it can train themselves to be more disciplined. In addition, we can cultivate feeling of love among them. So when they go to school or organization to meet, they can be friends. As we all know, this bully was born from problem or bitter past experience. That's why they release their attention to their victim. So I think so if they found someone who can hear and share their problem with, so this maybe can reduce their burden and not bullying people again. So I think this is the best program. So I pass to my friends to explain about the effect also.
Apa? Thank you, Hakimi. So we need to speed this up. So for the effect, that what makes bully is like is what becoming more and more important to be talked about, to be reminded of, to be campaigned. Because of this, because of the effect. The effect is uh, pretty bad. So for me, the effect that I would like to talk is actually suicide. But according to um, some of the psychology practitioner or the doctors lah, they claim that actually um, suicide and bully doesn't have any link, but what bully have link is with the suicidal thought, only suicidal thought and not exactly suicide. So because of the victim is being bullied a lot, so they start to think about their existence. Why do they have to suffer like this? So because sometimes people are being bullied because of their look or because of their characteristic, or maybe because of their disability. So they start to wonder, they start to ponder why they are born like this. Okay, why they are born like this, why does this happen to me, and why am I kept getting bullied because of this. So because of this, it creates a suicidal thought. They start to think they don't want to live in this world anymore. They don't, yeah, because they kept getting bullied because of their look, for example. So they hate themselves. They hate themselves. They hate their disability. This should not happen to them. This is very wrong. Okay, this is very wrong. So because of this, bully is a serious matter that we should all focus and try to campaign, try to make a public service announcement for it, because like I've mentioned before, the effect for this, for bully, is very big. It's very big
Thank
and
you, Ariff.
very bad. Huh?
Thank you for the sharing.
Okay, thank you, Ati.
Okay,
So,
Shaliy, you got 1 minute.
1
1
minute.
minute only.
Seriously?
Please.
Alright, so I will
Yeah.
continue my point, which is emotional effect. So basically,
Yeah.
emotional effect will include depression and anxiety. Also, increase feeling of sadness, loneliness. So basically, bullies will come out through, which is the first one is physical, which is we fight out with each other. Also, the mouth, then we speak the word can harm someone. So, like, if the emotional effect, the person will change in the sleep, also the eating pattern. So this will cause us like our health. Also, if the person like someone who like to if they want to release their emotion, maybe they will increase the taken of tobacco. Also, like for the children or student still in secondary school or even uni, maybe they will drop by their GPA or also the academic, and then they also will like what we call it, skip the class, miss the class, and then some of them maybe will get in fight. Will happen in our society lah. So we need to be careful about it when we want to talk something. Alright,